This one, Ripple technology ought to ship XRP to loads, if not thousands of greenbacks over the following couple of years. We're going to talk approximately valuable bank virtual forex on this video. Guys, listen, I appreciate all of the love, help. The channel's been developing insane. I need to take some time to genuinely teach you on this. I was laying in bed ultimate nighttime for hours. I could not sleep. And I turned into seeking to suppose how I could better provide an explanation for important bank virtual currency and how much of an effect it really is going to have on XRP's price. Listen, I'm going to try to throw it to you in this video. What Mariana is doing is sincerely that it's trying to the destiny. So it envisions a future kingdom of the arena wherein important banks have issued principal financial institution digital currencies, after which ask a totally easy question of ways you can virtually convert from one currency to the opposite. How do you do that? Well, here we borrow from decentralized finance, or DeFi. And so in DeFi, when you need to move from one coin to some other coin, you often use something referred to as an automated marketplace maker. And what we're looking to do in Project Mariana is to copy this concept in a world with CBDC. So we are basically trying to construct an automated marketplace maker for crucial bank digital currencies. And optimistically, which can then assist speed up and make go border bills less expensive. Who has got the fine in class generation for AMS and for primary bank virtual foreign money? I'll assist you to solution that to yourself. Also check this out. So Palau used to be, I think, an American colony. I'm now not a history buff, so don't shoot me. But I realize they use greenbacks in Palau. And I, in my opinion, assume that before you'll see a significant financial institution virtual forex inside the US, they might need to check it on a smaller body of human beings. That's no longer the right way to say that. They need to test it on a smaller population. There we move, all proper. And so the Palau CBDC for us greenbacks in Palau is truly turning into honestly famous. A lot of humans are starting to apply it, and I assume this may be a catalyst for other US dollar kind CBDCs which might be constructed out maybe inside the US. So Ripple is conducting a CBDC pilot with Palau, Ripple's partnership with the Palauership, with the Palau Island Kingdom, Palau Ripple undertaking a CBDC pilot with Palau. They said that 3 instances, awesome. The National Bank of Georgia, which is called the NBG, has selected Ripple as its technical associate for the digital ARI assignment. This partnership brings a digital ARI pilot to existence, the usage of Ripple's CBDC platform. Hong Kong CBDC pilots, programmability, tokenization, atomic settlement, right? We are speaking about some of the biggest banks within the world here, working with Ripple Labs. You have Fubon Bank right here. You have got MasterCard that's additionally on this. Simply, you look at the caliber of humans and institutions which are partnering to make all of these items manifest. And you really see that Ripple has the keys to the kingdom to get all these items achieved. You additionally have Banco Republica right here. We are excited to announce that pair system Ripple will start running with the Central Bank of Colombia on their vital bank digital currency as well. And then you definitely even have a Shais Burla said that Ripple is actively assembling and discussing relevant banks' virtual techniques with several special nations, but it gets better than this proper. The Senior Vice Chairman for Crucial Bank Virtual Currency, Anthony Welfare, has already stated Ripple is operating with up to 20 critical banks around the sector. And a lot of those have not been introduced yet. Here is what Ripple is operating on with Fubon Bank. And this leads into form of what we're speaking approximately right here. Let me show you this as a part of the EHKD pilot program. Fubon Bank, Ripple and partners have spent months growing a quicker manner to unlock domestic equity and flip it into credit through a home fairness line of credit score loan, or HELOC loan. Your loan is wanted. The credit score right away seen as hypothetical KD minted securely through Fubon Bank using the Ripple CBDC platform. So the Ripple CBDC platform is likewise being used to tokenize secondary mortgages, HELOCs, right? Imagine what is going to appear after you begin to get a regular mortgage, and as opposed to waiting all that point proper. If you have ever had to shop for a house, you understand it takes time. You need to get accredited, which can take a few weeks. Then you need to put the provider at the house. It ought to take a completely long term with cryptocurrency, especially XRP and this Ripple platform. You can, without a doubt, do it instantly. That's simply honestly amazing. Also, huge development, Ripple CBDC platform, Hong Kong. Right, we just talked about this. This is what it sort of seems like you have over here, Ripple CBDC. This is kind of how the loan procedure works. However, you have XRP and Ripple generation all evolved on this. Also, you have Ripple Swell 2012 with MasterCard. The monetary industry desires to come on board. Let me play this for you. 45 seconds. You've been very vocal about you believe you studied that is as transformative crypto as the internet turned into in the late 90s when it first came into being. The net become a dispense community that permits people to transmit information, and blockchain is a dispense network that permits people to shop and switch possession assets. I have the conviction for that vision to comprehend itself. The economic enterprise wishes to come back on board. They changed into no other way. There was no different way for blockchain and these enterprise models to head mainstream without the economic industry. They're coming infant, they're coming. Right, you also, Georgia, and its partnerships with Ripple and this for CBC assignment and its efforts for the Destiny and the Crypto Hub. Let me play this for you. We began. CBDC assignment in addition to nevertheless on the very preliminary stage. However, we're glad to announce that we invited well-known Ripple organization who helped us with the piloting stage, additionally may be advanced. I need to just take a step back and say, you already know, in case you study your vision, let's assume 5 years from now, right? If you could do carte blanche with something coverage you want, what is the effect that Georgia? What are the results which you desire that Georgia has in 5 years' time? Just kind of actually listening to your imaginative and prescient for the US of A and for NBG. It will no longer be correct from my facet because I'm a regulator to begin with, simply to have a few quantitative. Quantitative, shall we embrace assumptions? But I would love to peer Georgia greater superior in terms of becoming a center corridor fintech hub. We are constructing physical infrastructure through Georgia. We are already a hub for logistics through our ports. We are serving flows of power, critical pipeline tasks, Black Sea submarine, energy cable, telecom industries there. Additionally, I think that we've all physical infrastructure projects in vicinity in order to grow to be a terrific basis for similarly monetary services that could be constructed on them. We have quite flexible and friendly law already, and we're flexible once more. We are ready to modify to nice summit toward wishes of the industry. I would love to look extra traders in the marketplace because we nevertheless have a quite shallow capital market on this terms. Okay, so Georgia is making an attempt to revitalize their entire financial system, and they may be the use of Ripple CBDC generation to convey themselves into the 21st century. Ripple hit some other milestone with the countrywide Bank of Georgia, right? Look at those connections. You have Palau, Hong Kong, Manitoba, you've got Montenegro. That is the Euro, Colombia, Bhutan, Georgia. These are simply those we recognize about. Imagine the opposite 15 that we do not mend. It's going to be pretty insane, right? As priced from the actual global dollars actions digitally, that value is going to start residing and building at the XRP ledger. If you bring over $1 trillion globally from special currencies on the XRP ledger, that's still every other $1 trillion that is going to increase the fee of XRP. Ripple companions with New Zealand Federal Reserve for the advent of a CBDC pilot. We mentioned Bhutan already proper. Ripple is genuinely just the iceberg on the top here, right? You have all of those different organizations, economic institutions. You understand IMF, you've got the BIS, it's all here. And they may be all running with Ripple and XRP. And just examine the banks right here. Look on the listing of banks. All of those distinct banks are available in and start operating with Ripple's imperative financial institution virtual forex technology. They can come in and start working much like Fubon Bank did proper. If some one of these banks wanted to create their own type of HELOC system with the CBDC, technology that Ripple has, they may all do the equal component that they did with full-on bank, right? Also consider solid coin technology. All of those special banks are going to want to create their very own strong coin over the years, and it really is only a recipe for massive success on the XRP ledger. Also, MasterCard has shaped a CBDC companion application with Ripple and Consensus So Men. Ripple is at the forefront of all of these things. It virtually goes to send XRP to a whole new excessive as all of this money comes on chain. Right. It, in reality, is going to catapult XRP and Ripple to a whole new category of degree. And this is what I'm looking forward to as an XRP investor. I am retaining on for the actual money proper now. We are just gambling